Okay.
Firefly, firefly, be my guiding light. Lead me through the night till I'm home. When I was 23, thought the world belonged to me. Like a bolt out of the blue, you. Starlight, star bright, the only star I see tonight. Wish I may and hope I might make you mine. Firefly, firefly, be my guiding light. Lead me through the night till I'm home. Brown coats and boutonnieres, handshakes and joyful tears. Tonight we're gathered here to have and hold. Firefly, firefly, be my guiding light. Lead me through the night till I'm home. Firefly, firefly, be our guiding light. Lead us through the night till we're home. You had to crawl before you walked, now you race against the clock. Right before my aging eyes, child, you're leaving home. Well, it's back to me and you in the house we built for two. The payments coming due on a borrowed time. Firefly, firefly, be my guiding light. And lead me through the night till I'm home. Firefly, firefly, be our guiding light. Lead us through the night till we're home. Now when I go for a walk, alone out after dark, I can see a million sparks, and every single one's a memory of your shining star. Oh, firefly, firefly, a light that burns so bright, illuminate the last days of my life. Whoa, firefly, firefly, be my guiding light. Lead me through the night till I'm home. Firefly, firefly, be my guiding light. And lead me through the night, now I'm home.
Well, thank you, David.
Thank you. That sounded awesome.
We're back.
We're back.
It's been like forever.
It's been a month. It's been a month.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm Andrea, and there is Craig over there.
Hi.
And we have our very special guest tonight,
Thank you.
David Lum.
We're so happy
Yes.
to have you back.
Hi.
Yes. Singer-songwriter extraordinaire.
Nah, I wouldn't go that
Oh,
far.
I would.
We were thinking about the last time you were on the show. It was episode 4.
We were number 4. Yep.
Episode number 4.
That's right.
And I think tonight is episode 52.
52.
Wow.
So we got to make it more regular than that.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I see Chris Simonato. Hi, Chris.
Hello,
Says,
everybody.
Really like this song.
Oh, thank you
David,
very much.
Who wrote
Thanks,
that?
Chris.
Who wrote that song?
Moi.
Mwah.
David wrote that song.
Love that song the first
It's
time I heard it.
beautiful. Me too.
I fell in love with it.
Me too. Yeah. So, David, Steph says she loves it too. What a fantastic
Thanks,
song.
Steph. Hi, Steph.
Awesome.
Hey, Steffi and Mary Beth. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Mary Beth. Wonderful. Well, let's.
Hi, Mary Beth.
We should maybe go through and just say hi to a few people here. So, we have Craig's mother.
Hey, Mom.
Hi,
Craig's mom.
Dorothy.
Hi, Craig's
It's
mom.
a special day.
It is. It's a special day today
Special day for my
for
mother.
Dorothy.
It's her birthday.
Should we sing her happy birthday?
Sure.
Key of F if you want to play
Yeah,
along.
okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dorothy. Happy birthday to you.
Whoa.
Happy birthday, Dorothy. I hope you've had a great day. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Glenna Ross is watching. She is from St. George.
Which
I
is,
was
where are you?
in
Or
New Brunswick. I was just there a week ago.
Oh,
Less than a week ago.
There's a St. George in Ontario, too.
Yes,
There
there
is?
is. I think we've seen you play there.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
It's a nice little town. It's lovely. Liz Dudden is watching. Hi, Liz. Isaac Ward is watching. Hi, Isaac.
Hey, Isaac.
Carol Moffat. Hello, Carol. Deb Hastings. Hello, Deb.
I love Romper Room Time.
I know. Mary Beth.
We missed you all.
Debbie Kramer saying hi. It's so nice to see you.
Hi,
Carol, so
everyone.
nice to have us back. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Mary Beth says hi, Ann and Craig and David.
Hello, Mary Beth.
Hello.
So sweet. Welcome back. Lauren Buchanan. Hey, Lauren. So great to see you. Wonderful, wonderful. I love that Darren Thompson is watching. There's a blast from the past. Hi, Darren. That's Mary Beth's brother. Oh, that is a great song. See, look at you. What? Mary Beth's in our driveway.
Is she? I don't know.
What do you mean?
There's a car in our driveway.
What?
Who's that out there in that
No,
car?
she's not.
I'm not sure. It's kind of dark out there.
Is this the thing you were saying? Oh,
Maybe.
my word. Oh, my word. This is crazy. David,
Yes.
I haven't seen Mary Beth probably since I was at Mount Allison in
Wow.
like 1996.
Holy.
So it's been over 20 years since I've seen Mary Beth.
Look who it
It's a
is.
reunion.
Seriously? Is it really her?
Oh, we don't know. They're hiding their faces. Whoever it is.
Oh, my.
I'm gonna go let whoever
Oh
it
my
is
God,
in.
I can't believe it's them. This is so crazy, everybody. I can't believe she's here. This is wild. She rang our doorbell. Oh my God, it's Mary Beth! Come on in. I can't leave the camera.
Hello, hi, Mary Beth.
I can't believe you're here.
We're so excited we're here for David's second
Oh,
show.
thank you.
On my living room live. Oh my God. So
Hello,
good to see
darling.
you. Hi, everybody in the living room. I'm really in the living room. Oh, there's him. Hi, camera one.
Oh my God, I can't believe you're here.
We brought flowers.
you.
Oh.
And hi, Craig.
Hello, I'll
Okay,
take that.
Delman next. Yes.
Delman
You brought
this.
we brought Lauren,
Oh,
the
there's
cake
snacks.
plate.
Oh, for the cake
Because it's always
oh
empty,
my
so
word.
now it's-
Oh my God, you have to put that in the
Yeah,
cake plate.
I'm not sure what that is.
I love it.
It looks delicious, and everybody, not that, and we're promoting, please, do not consume anything irresponsibly.
That's right. Oh my
Lovely
word.
from Ravine.
Oh my God, I can't
Everybody
believe
just
you're
shout out
here.
to the
I can't believe you're
winery.
here. Lauren, give me a hug.
There you
It's
go.
so good to see you.
Oh, good to see you too.
Oh my
And
word.
snacks, too.
Oh, all
Greg
right.
said, he's like, there's a surprise tonight. I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, I don't know if I should tell you or not. I'm like, well, don't tell me. Do I have to prepare? And I thought, I didn't know what it was. At first, I'm like, is Jim Cuddy coming here? Because if he is, I'll be really upset with you because I need a new outfit. No, this is amazing. Oh my God, I can't believe you guys are here.
We're here.
How did this happen?
We're live in the living room.
So you're on your way.
It's your wish come true.
I can't believe you always said you're going to pop in.
Yeah.
Oh,
We were down
And
in
it happened.
Niagara on the lake for a conference,
Niagara on the Lake for a conference.
and we looked at the map and thought, well, Guelph is hardly
Oh.
any distance at all. So we stayed the extra day there last night and came up
Oh
here
my
today.
God, I'm so glad you're here.
Front row seats.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
going to cry.
Not till after the show.
Do you know I was talking about my kidney stones today?
Kidney
It's true. It's true. Isn't that crazy? We'll talk later.
Yeah, we'll talk
Oh my
more.
God, I love you guys. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you for allowing us in to join in
Yes.
with David.
Oh my
We're
word.
So thrilled to
This
be
is
here
so-
with you.
Should I maybe leave?
We're thrilled to be your special guest here today.
Oh
David,
my
so thank you.
word. I just can't believe that you're here. My word. Hi, everyone. Wow. I'm just in shock. Well, look at that.
Hey, Peter. Hi.
Oh my gosh.
Peter's
Sorry.
watching.
We're ignoring chat for a
Steph
second.
said, I have to come. Steph, you have to come over. Come over right now. She's like, are you staying for a while? They'll be here for a while.
Yes, we'll be
They
Here,
brought wine.
Here, I'll put you guys on camera for a second there.
Oh my word.
They're,
Oh, my
they're really here.
They're really here, Steph. You have to come over. Okay. Well, oh my God, I just can't believe it. I'm kind of shocked right now. Did you
can
know
tell-
this was
I can-
happening? Craig told you.
Well, maybe.
Yes, he warned you. that it might get a little off track.
Yeah, I warned David.
Oh my word.
So it worked. It was a surprise.
Oh my, when you said you're in a driveway, I'm like this, what? What? Oh my word, I'm just shocked. Anyway, wow.
So welcome everyone,
I don't even know what
including
to say.
our live studio audience. We're having like a little homecoming night tonight. So.
Oh my God, this is amazing. All right.
All right. So Julia says, "How great is that?" And lucky you.
I know.
Hi,
Lucky
Julia,
me.
hi.
You must feel like you know these people.
And Evan Cameron says, "Hello, hey Evan, can't wait to have you on the show, man."
Oh wow.
And Peter will definitely have you back as well, my friend. Can't wait for that.
Oh my gosh. We are in your driveway. I still can't believe that. Oh my God. Okay, Peter Light's watching. Hi, Peter. And Aunt Audrey is watching from St. George. Hi, Aunt Audrey. Good to have you on here.
Whew.
Well, okay.
All right. Now,
So
we're going to get back to the usual stuff that we do here. So I want to thank everybody for joining us live tonight. I know we kind of had a special surprise at the top of the show, but we would certainly appreciate it if you guys feel like hitting that share button that's right down there in the lower left corner of your screen while we're live. Share it with all your friends, and maybe we can join in the fun. Hey, my friend Stephanie Lou is watching. Hey, Stephanie, thanks for the tip. She's my new social media guru friend who also does some live streaming. So I've been luckily getting some tips from her and her great show, Lights, Camera, Live.
Oh, that's great.
So thanks for joining us. So yes, with that out of the way, let's try to get back to some music for a minute, and then we'll come back and we'll
Should just drink some wine and eat snacks.
Oh yeah, would you guys watch that?
That's what we do every Wednesday night.
All
Oh my
right.
God, I love it. Oh my God, I'm in shock right now. Okay. Well, so David, you're
Special
still
night.
here. I'm so glad you're still here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
So, so David, tell us a little bit about you and your musical ventures.
My musical adventures.
Yes.
Well, where do I start?
You can start with what you're doing this weekend.
Oh, this weekend, yes. Show plug here.
Oh yeah, I'll put the poster up.
Oh, okay. I'm playing at Silence in Guelph with
An amazing venue.
Peter Light, Gwen Potter, and myself. We're outside the box. I'm playing as a solo thing. And we have Nick Gush and Pam Davies. Awesome duo. And we're doing
Wonderful.
just a in the round sort of thing.
Awesome.
So it's $15 at the door if you haven't bought your tickets yet.
That's a bargain for what
Yep.
you'll get, people.
It's only $5 for me. So
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
that's cheap.
that's so cheap.
That's like a coffee at Starbucks or something.
It's even less, I think.
Yeah, okay.
It's expensive
all right.
there.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah,
Wow.
Silence at Essex Street in Guelph. So it's a nice little venue tucked away. So come on down, show up early. Seats are pretty limited. So
Yep. We're almost sold out too.
yeah,
So
exactly.
Oh,
so
that's amazing.
there we go.
We're right here. Play us another song. This is the best part.
So, David, why did you choose this song?
You know what? I saw this, or I heard this song at the season ender of, I forget which season, but Criminal Minds. You know the show.
I know the show. I've never watched it.
And one of the main characters was leaving the show. And so they played this song, and I said, oh, that's a beautiful song. I got to play this, learn it. So it ended up, I found out who it was. It was Ray LaMontagne.
Nice French there.
Yeah. Oh, merci.
C'est bon. C'est bon, monsieur.
That's the extent of it. But yeah, so I thought, okay, I got to learn this song. So
Isn't it wonderful when you hear something and you're so inspired you have to learn it?
I was in another time. I was in a pub,
Yeah.
and I heard this song just amidst the noise and everything, and it just stood out like a.
This
it was just
song.
No, this is
Oh,
another
another
song.
song, yeah.
And it was like I had held up my phone with Shazam just
Yeah.
to find out who it was.
Yeah.
It was the Avid Brothers,
Oh.
another great band.
Yeah.
So I learned that one too. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah.
You hear something, haven't I, Craig? I've heard.
Oh, yeah.
I've said to Craig,
You got to write it down.
"What is that? Oh my
Yeah,
God, I have to
yeah.
learn it. It's so beautiful."
Or check your Shazam history.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, wonderful. Okay.
So yeah.
All right, David. Well, hit it.
We'll get to it.
All right. This is Let It Be Me. There comes a time in everyone's life when nothing seems to go your way, where nothing seems to turn out right. There may come a time you just can't seem to find your place, and every door you open seems like you get too slammed in your face. That's when you need someone that you can call. And when all your faith is gone, you feel like you can't go on. Let it be me. Let it be me. And if it's a friend you need, let it be me. Feels like you're always coming up last, pockets full of nothing, and you got no cash. No matter where you turn, you ain't got no place to stand. You reach out for something and they slap your hand. And I remember all too well just how it feels to be all alone. And you give just about anything just to find a place you can call your own. That's when you need someone that you can call. And when all your faith is gone, you feel like you can't go on. Let it be me. Let it be me. If it's a friend you need, let it be me. Let it be me. Let it be me. Let it be me. 'Cause if it's a friend you need, let it be me. Let it be me. Let it be me.
Beautiful, David. Oh my word.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
That sounded
Oh my God.
great.
Sometimes I listen to David sing and I feel like I'm playing along with a recording.
I just realized I accidentally cranked up the drums really loud.
Oh.
Because I was pointing the microphone over there so we could hear Mary Beth, and I left it up. So, my apologies. The drums were super
That's
loud
okay.
in that song.
Drummers.
Get your ear cup flipped there on purpose. One of your ear cups.
That's why I can't hear it in
Yeah.
my left ear.
Yeah, just flip her over.
You sound great
Oh,
in my
do I?
right ear.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'll work on the other ear
Now
next
we're
time.
in stereo. All right.
I can't believe you're sitting right there. Oh my God.
My goodness. All right. Time for
my word.
a little housekeeping. And we, again,
Okay.
we're a little off schedule tonight because of all the excitement. But I just do want to say that if you like the music that you're hearing tonight, just like you're at a live venue, feel free to leave us a virtual tip. You can just head on over to streamlabs.com/myliving-room-live, and you'll be presented with this nice little website here where you can leave a tip. So you just type in your name, type in the tip amount, and then you can type in even a personalized message. And what'll happen is that'll show up on the screen with a big sound effect and an animation for us all to see and celebrate in your generosity. So if you feel like trying it out, just for fun, but if you like the music you're hearing tonight and you want to help David be able to afford to drive himself back to Hamilton, he could use the gas money.
Yeah. The bicycle's a little harsh in this weather. Yeah.
So I'll leave the link up on the screen there for a little bit. Just head on over to streamlabs.com, and you too can see your name scrolling across the screen, like our past tippers: JC Velvet, Todd Whittington, Blaine Totten, Tanya. You're squinting to see Jeff McAloon.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting. So if you feel like joining this elite group of people, feel free to do so at streamlabs.com/mylivingroomlive.
Excellent.
There.
Thanks, Craig.
Sorry. Back to your
Wow.
regularly scheduled programming.
I'm all aflutter tonight.
I know, eh? Oh.
So, David, I must say, Peter said, great song. Nice job.
Thanks, Peter. He's saying that because he needs me on Saturday.
Heather, who you have no affiliation with,
No.
says, loving it.
Thanks, Heather.
I work with Heather.
Oh.
Yeah, she's great. She watches it at her other job.
Oh, well.
And Audrey LeBlanc, my wonderful aunt, says, nice.
Thanks, Audrey.
Yep.
Did you read Julia's comment?
Oh, sorry. Thanks for the fun and the gifts and the best people there to cheer, leading you on there. Aw, Julie, it's so true.
She's talking about Lauren
I
and Mary Beth,
know.
of course, with their gifts and their presents.
Yep.
The presents, they're here.
Both. Yes.
Presents.
Yes. Wonderful. Well, usually I have so much to say.
I know, you're flabbergasted
I
tonight.
don't even know what to say tonight.
So if you're watching us for the very first time, feel free to just say in chat where you're from. We'll give you a shout out on the show. If
Absolutely.
there's anything you want to ask David, feel free, and he'll do your best to answer your burning questions about life and music and what you've been up to.
Oh, I'd love it if someone asked him about life. That would be so cool.
Yeah. That's such a broad topic.
I know, eh?
A little bit.
I like life.
I like life
Life
too.
is good,
We'll
you
just
know.
leave
Life
that
is
topic
really
right
good.
there for now.
So, David, where did you grow up?
Vancouver.
Do you miss it?
Sometimes, yeah. I go
bet.
back once a year, so.
The water. You must miss the water.
I do. I
and
don't
the
miss
mountains.
I do, but I don't miss the housing prices.
No.
I mean, who can live there?
Yeah.
It's kind of wild. Very
yeah.
wild.
If you bought a house in the 70s or 80s, you're laughing.
Oh, my
you know.
word. If only we could have predicted that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
There you go. So, look. Heather says, not tonight. I am home working on Special Olympics registrations. Love you. Oh, Heather. That is so great. Yeah, she's a coach for the Special Olympics, a swim coach. And actually, Julia has been in the Special Olympics. I'm not going to dare guess, but it's been many, many, many years. And she's won gold medals in the Special Olympics.
Whoa. No way.
For swimming. Yeah.
Wow.
It's impressive.
That's great.
I know. It's amazing. Do you sing any old country songs?
That's from Janet, our first question for you.
Oh,
There you go. Do you sing any old country
old
songs?
country. Not really, I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
But we do have some special stuff in store for you a little
Yes.
later on the show tonight.
Yes, that's right. You will love it.
So David's going to be doing some of his own stuff. Speaking of which,
Speaking
you
of
got
which.
another original tune you'd like to do for us tonight.
Sure. This Greg's going to join me on this.
All right.
Yeah.
I will do my best. I'll try to do it justice.
I'm
All right.
going to move over.
You ready to dive into it?
I think so.
All right. What's this one called?
This is called Enough. It's about being happy with what you got,
Perfect. Here we go.
which is sometimes not a lot, but hey,
It's enough.
it's enough.
I can't do anything right tonight. Oh, my word. Look at me.
You're trying to get out of your
It's a
your
web.
spot?
There we go. I'm just going to, hi, everyone. I am going to go.
I don't know if you can see that, but Andrea's like tangled.
Yeah.
I'm going to just go and sit in the rocking chair. Have fun.
Thanks.
I
I
don't think you'll
love this
reach.
song.
You can crack open the bottle of wine now.
There.
There we go.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you could walk a mile in my shoes, you'd be walking away from the blues. Wipe off the slate and you can start anew. Don't have money, got no big plans. Counting my blessings like the pennies in my hand. Ain't getting any younger. Gotta live the best you can. No fancy threads to get dressed up. Drink my whiskey from a coffee cup. We don't have much, but baby, we sure got enough. Oh yeah, we do. Rent is paid, no bills are due. Got a few dollars I can spend on you. Let's go out on the town and maybe get a drink or two. No fancy threads to get dressed up. Drink our Merlot from our coffee cups. We don't have much, but baby, we sure got enough. No, we don't have much, but baby, we sure got enough. No, we don't have much, but baby, we sure got enough. Thank you.
Wonderful song. Beautiful song.
Thanks, Andrea.
So if you want to hear David play some of these tunes, you'll be playing some of your own stuff on Saturday at Silence in Guelph. So
Yes.
you can just head on over to davidlum.com to find basically all the information you need about where is me playing next, but you'll definitely find details about that show.
Yeah, or come by on Saturday at Silence. I'll
Yeah, just come on down to
chat with you and,
to Silence.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll sign something.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll sign anything.
There you go.
You hear that, people?
Well, almost anything.
Anything?
Body parts excluded.
All right.
You showed up tonight. You may not want us on Saturday.
So we won't go that far. Beautiful. All right, so you're going to do a couple more of your own tunes.
Sure.
And one of these songs I personally requested when you got here tonight.
Yes,
So.
I'll never turn down a request.
Awesome.
Unless I don't know it. But,
Awesome.
I was at a wedding one time, years ago, just being the background music, guitar player, whatever. And these guys came up to me, and, acoustic guitar, and, nicely dressed in a suit. Do you know Metallica, man?
Yep.
No.
Yeah. But you
No.
never know. I've heard some great bluegrass covers of Metallica songs.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
you never know what
That's
people are
true.
going to pull out of their pockets
That's
these
true.
days, and hit up a great cover tune of something you wouldn't expect.
Yeah, that was the first.
That's
I must say,
weird.
yeah.
Do you know that once I had to play White Wedding at a wedding?
Billy Idol?
Billy Idol. And then at a funeral, I had to play Spirit in the Sky.
Oh, well, that I can see.
It was awful.
Yeah.
I was told the family was going to sing along,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, okay, it won't be so bad. No one joined me. I'm like,
They left you hanging. They left
I've
you
done
hanging.
office parties like that where they've asked me to play Christmas songs. I go, and no one's singing.
Right.
'Cause, you just like, it's
You don't
so
have to
uncomfortable.
ask me twice. Where was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. We should go back out to the driveway.
No.
amazing.
So,
No tips yet, David.
no tips, that's okay.
I left the link up on the screen. Feel free to hit him up at streamlabs.com/myliving-room-live. Leave a tip. See what happens.
How safe
That-
is it, Craig?
It's very safe. You can ask any of these people that you see whose name is scrolling across the screen.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I have a
very safe.
pretty fuel-efficient car, so I don't really need gas money.
Oh, good.
Let's see here. Hey, Grant Mark's watching. Mary Vigneault's loving it. Dan Farrell looking forward to Saturday.
Oh, thanks, Dan.
And looks like he also liked my drum work on that one, so thank you. That I was a little worried about that one because we don't get a chance to really rehearse a whole lot. And then Tammy Richie B.A. Hi from New Brunswick, backside of Newidgewok. Newidgewok was the very first place I ever played with a band at the Newidgewok Fair.
Wow, that's impressive. You can say that.
Newidgewok?
Yeah.
Newidgewok.
Wow.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't say it if you could see it on the screen because it doesn't sound like it looks.
Okay.
Appahawk is worse.
Appahawk is worse. Anyway,
Appahawk.
And speaking of back in New Brunswick, Michael Maloney is watching. Hey, Michael, there's a blast from the past. Haven't seen you since high school. And Jason Pulaski is watching. It's been a long time. All right, sorry. We'll let David get back to his music.
It's hard to see those little letters on the screen there.
All right, we're ready.
So what are you doing?
Oh, you were going to do that song, "Life Flashed Before My Eyes."
Yes. Okay.
All right, good.
All right. Well, let's do it.
Take it away.
Grainy black and white, moments frozen in a simpler time. To see with brand new eyes, before the innocence fades from view. In time the questions grew, faster than the things I thought I knew. And all I learned from you was just the spark that lit the fire, and the brilliance of the day, and the stillness of the night. I can almost hear the sound of a light flash before my eyes. Of all the things I want, there is only one that can't be bought. I'd give it my last time for just a little bit more time. Behind the road is long, and I can see now just where I went wrong. For just a few more miles, or won't you ride with me for a while? In the brilliance of the day, the stillness of the night, I can almost hear the sound of a light flash before my eyes. Grainy black and white, moments frozen in a simpler time. To see with brand new eyes, before the innocence fades from view. In the brilliance of the day, in the stillness of the night, I can almost hear the sound of a light flash before my eyes. In the brilliance of the day, in the stillness of the night, I can almost hear the sound of a light flash before my eyes. A light flash before my eyes. Thank you. Oh, thanks for
Beautiful.
the love. I see a lot of hearts. Thank you very much.
We missed Mary Beth's heart storms.
Oh,
She's the
the
best
heart
at
storm.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, we
Thank you. The hearts are
we love
appreciated.
all the little hearts, and I don't know what you call those. I know they're not. Are they emojis? Does Facebook have another name for what those things are that go live
I
up
think
on your
they're
screen?
emojis.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully you don't have like the poop emoji.
No. Luckily, Facebook has limited the number of live emojis that will fly up on the screen.
I'm glad that's not an option.
Those
Yeah.
ones.
So we got a few more folks watching. Now I apologize, I don't always see the names of everybody who's watching. It might just be people I'm friends with on Facebook or whatever. So if I miss you and you want to shout out, just say something. Feel free. Tyler Young is watching, and Tyler's going to be on the show on the 21st. He's another great singer songwriter that's local, so we can't wait to have Tyler on the show. Julie has a great question. Are you on Spotify? And the answer I know is
No.
you are,
I'm not.
because I do listen to you on Spotify.
What?
I listen to you on Spotify.
Wasn't my doing.
So your second album, which is If I Fall, I love that
Yeah?
album. It's available on iTunes,
I know it's on iTunes.
and it's available on Spotify as well.
Okay. Well, you know.
So have a listen, and
Wow,
or pick up a
all
copy on iTunes. And this next song you're going to play is off of your second album.
And this is a request from Craig.
This is my request. One of my favorite songs that you've ever done. The first time I heard you play it and at a cafe in Oakville, I fell in love with this song.
I love
Thank
it
you.
too.
And it was I think it was one of the first times maybe you'd played it, because you were writing or recording that album, I think, at the time.
I think so, probably.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Beautiful song. So yeah, feel free to hit up his album If I Fall on iTunes and Spotify. But you're working on a new album.
Yep. I'm about 90% done. I just got a few parts to do. And
I can't wait.
yeah. So it took a break this summer, just
Yeah,
an involuntary break, let's say.
that happens. Life happens.
Yeah.
We're so
but
happy
I'm
that
back
you're
into in the swing of things. So
Yay.
Awesome.
So how many songs are on your new album, David?
either 12 or 13.
Nice.
Can't wait.
Yeah. So,
So the two original songs you played tonight that haven't been recorded, they will be on the album?
all three of them, the Firefly, Enough,
Yeah.
and A Life That Flash Before My Eyes.
3 tunes. So you're getting some unreleased original music here tonight, folks.
Yeah. It's a good place to test the waters.
Let's see here. My friend Scott Arnold is watching, says always good. And Dan also is commenting, is that Peter's old guitar?
Peter.
Is that Peter's old guitar?
It is. Who asked that?
Dan said, Peter, your old guitar sounds great.
That's right. So I've got Peter here with me. I can't get rid of the guy.
Yeah.
It's like always with me.
Oh, yeah, and look, that light?
Yeah.
That's Peter's light. That's Peter Light's light. Peter Light squared.
Oh,
So it's Peter the Light.
no wonder I feel anxious.
Yeah. Tyler Young says, hello, everyone. Sounds great, David. So from one
Thanks,
songwriter
Tyler.
to another.
Thank you.
And my friend Dale Poole's watching. Hey, Dale. All the way from PEI out in Drumore, or as he likes to call it, Mordor. And Sean Furlot just tuned in. Hey, Sean. All right. So if everybody's ready to hear another tune, are you ready there, David?
Almost.
If not, I'll just throw up that link on the screen one more time. Just like if you're at a venue and you feel like, leaving a tip, feel free. The show goes on anyway. We do this for free because we love to do it. But if you feel like helping out artists like David that we feature here live on the show, on My Living Room Live, please leave a tip at streamlabs.com/MyLivingRoomLive. The link is in the description of the show. So if you're looking for how to get there, just tap on the description of the show and it'll get you there. Type in your name and an amount and a message, and it'll show up on the screen here live in the stream for everyone to see with an animation and a sound effect. So feel free to try it out and have some fun with it. So and you'll see the names of our past tippers scrolling across the bottom of your screen there. And we thank them for their generosity in past episodes. Sean Furlot says, I hear Mary Beth is there.
Yeah, baby,
It's-
she's here.
It's totally true. She's right here. There we go. There. It's a gorgeous sounding guitar.
Yes, thanks, Peter.
Lovely. And if anybody else has anything they want to ask David, feel free to just type it out in chat, and I'll read it after this here next tune.
All right. to greener pastures are off the beaten path. One wrong turn on the highway, and I never look back. The house upon the hillside was just an empty shell, with the remnants of a vision that somebody tried to sell. And the water trickled down from a drop into the stream, and the fruits of autumn harvest grow on hills of emerald green, and the skies become a mirror of the lives underneath in this northern town. At the diner by the station down at Highway 99, where the youth of men are weathered from the ravages of time, and she was waiting on the tables, giving service with a smile. By my 13th cup of coffee, I knew I'd be here for a while. A wedding on her sweet 16, a widow at 18, double shifts and overtime, and 2 more mouths to feed. Oh, I never meant to look for love, but it was looking back at me with sheltering eyes. In the veil of the northern lights, and winter chills, the northern soul thrust into its icy throes. Stoke the fires that burn inside. Love will keep you warm north of the 49. All the roads to greener pastures are off the beaten path. One wrong turn on the highway, and I never look back. The house upon the hillside is more than just a home to a city boy and a country girl, a place to call her own. And the water trickles down from a drop into the stream, and the fruits of autumn harvest grow on hills of emerald green, and the skies become a mirror of the lives underneath in this northern town. In this northern town. In this northern town. There you go.
You can
Thank
see
you.
why I requested that song, everyone.
Thank you.
Oh,
And
David.
it tells a great story, because I heard the first time you did that song, you kind of told the story behind it, because you actually did some traveling and
I did.
with
The story behind that
story behind the
was-
waitress. And
Yeah.
Yes, tell us about that.
When I was living in Vancouver at the time, and as is with most of my love life when I was that age, it was unrequited love. And
you know what that's like.
yeah, so I was kind of bummed out. And so a friend of mine and I, we took a road trip. We ended up in Hyder, Alaska, of all places, in the Panhandle.
What?
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
You were
And,
north of the 49.
North of the 49.
Wow.
Actually, north of the 59, I think.
Ooh.
But yeah, we ate breakfast in this little diner, and I was totally like oblivious to everything. And this waitress was giving me the eye, unbeknownst to me. My friend was just sort of elbowing me, saying, "Look at," you know. So I'm like into my breakfast and everything. It's like looking up at her, and she's like flirting with me. It's like, oh, just what this guy with low self-esteem needed.
Yeah.
Aww.
So that song was sort of about what would happen if we got together.
Did you ever learn her name?
Nope.
No.
No, we spent there all morning and just sort of chatted and.
Did you drink a lot of coffee?
Oh yeah, 13
Yeah,
cups.
13 cups of coffee. Yeah, I remember that story. Love it.
Oh yeah.
That's fantastic.
Love
I
it.
couldn't sleep for 3 days,
But it was worth it.
but that was good because it took 3 days to get back down to Vancouver.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
So
God,
you
that's
had that whole time to recover.
fantastic.
Yep.
So Tyler Young says he has the Leafs game on with the sound off, but he's listening to us instead as
Wow.
accompaniment. Now that is a compliment.
I'm honored.
That is a compliment.
Well, just listening to you sing, David, and play, it's so beautiful.
Hey,
You
Stephanie.
We're
make
so lucky.
incredible music, David.
Oh, thank you.
You really do.
I will say, you guys accompanying me tonight is a real treat because I usually just play solo if I'm doing a gig by myself. It's just myself, so it's really a treat to hear drums and piano. and-
well, it's a
our
treat to play with you because
Absolutely. It's
we
our
never
pleasure.
get to do that.
Well,
It's
I-
our pleasure.
Well, I was saying earlier that we should form a band.
Let's do it.
There we
I'm
go.
only in 2 other
Yeah,
bands.
you're
so
not
yeah.
that busy, right?
No.
Who needs
That's
sleep,
right.
right?
I know. Hi, Steph. Hi.
Here, let me. We'll show you how much our studio audience has grown here. So there's our studio audience waving madly from the sidelines. They're so excited.
The cat. Jackson's there too.
On the cast
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah. And there's the cat. He's visiting. So there we go.
I still can't believe they're here.
A little behind the scenes for y'all.
Did you know they were coming?
No, not a clue.
Oh, I love it.
I'm glad I was focused. I was making banana bread at the time. I'm like,
Wow. Coming here, Trump's making banana bread. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm honored. Thank you.
And her banana bread's killer too. So
Wow. Okay.
yeah. So let's see
Oh my
here.
word.
Oh, wait a minute. For some reason, I can't see the rest of Sean's comment. For some reason, certain long comments, I kind of lose them on here.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Though the spotlight is on David, I request Andrea, Stephanie, and Mary Beth perform the personal fave and the Lord's sing of the Lord's goodness, if possible.
That came out of left field.
Oh my God! Chris said, "What a beautiful song." Mary Beth said, "What a beautiful song! Great song, David."
Thanks, guys.
Deborah says beautiful lyrics. Thank
Yeah.
you. Chris Simonato, great songs, David.
Thanks, Chris.
Oh, just awesome. Emily is watching.
She says, "Hello, beautiful
Emily."
people.
Hello, Emily.
And Linda Cobra's watching. Hey, you're
Hello,
home.
hi everybody.
Hi.
Oh, Steph is here too.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh
Now-
my word. And Lindsay's watching. Hi, Lindsay.
Well, hello. Thank you for watching and sticking around, everyone. We do have a couple more tunes, but this next tune is kind of particularly topical because it was about a year ago that we lost Gord Downie. So we thought it was a good idea tonight to kind of celebrate his memory with a hip tune.
Hip
Yeah.
tune.
So
Yes.
you're going to hear, I believe, for the first time on this show, 'cause I don't
A
think
hip song.
a hip tune.
I don't
Oh,
think-
hips.
Yeah.
Really, the first time.
I think
I
it is.
think so. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. And we were talking. I've been to Bobcaygeon. Have any of you been to Bobcaygeon?
I don't even know. I know how to spell it.
See, that's important.
I hope I knew how to spell it. I hope I get it right on the
Yes,
screen here.
Cajun.
Hey, yo.
I've been there.
I've seen a road sign that said Bobcaygeon that way. That's about it.
What is it? It's a town.
Little town.
What is it? You kill me. Is that cat eating those
Oh
flowers?
yes, I never even thought of the cats.
Steph,
Oh, yeah.
Steph, can you
We'll move the flowers.
Yeah, we'll put the flowers somewhere
those
else.
stinking cats? They've wrecked everything we own.
Love it.
We love them.
Love it.
We
Oh.
You can't have anything nice with a cat.
Dan made a good pun that I'm appreciative of. We're about to do a hip replacement. So it's like when you do a hip cover tune. Is that what you
Good
call
one.
it?
Good one.
hip
Good
replacement.
one.
So anyway, yeah, this next tune goes out to Gord Downie and all of his fans, and
Yep.
see if we can do it justice.
All right. left your house this morning just a little after 9. Could have been the Willie Nelson, could have been the wine. I left your house this morning, was a little after 9. It was in Bobcaygeon, I saw the constellations reveal themselves one star at a time. Drove back to town this morning with working on my mind. Thought of maybe quitting, thought of leaving it behind. Went back to bed this morning, and as I'm pulling down the blinds, yeah, the sky was dull and hypothetical, and falling one cloud at a time. That night in Toronto, with their checkerboard floors, riding on horseback and keeping order restored, till the men they couldn't hang said to the mic and sang, and their voices rang with that Aryan twang. Got to your house this morning just a little after 9. In the middle of that riot, couldn't get you off my mind. So I'm at your house this morning just a little after 9. 'Cause it was in Bobcaygeon where I saw the constellations reveal themselves one star at a time. Thanks, guys. That sounded
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Woo.
David. Oh my God, you're so talented. Wow, we have a lot of people saying, "Whoa, these people." So,
Whoa, these people.
Kawartha,
Now, that could be taken many ways.
I love this, Chris. Kawartha Dairy is in Bobcaygeon. Best ice cream on earth.
Oh, I got to go there then.
Well, there you go.
No problem.
May he hear this in peace. Yes, absolutely. And Heather says, absolutely, Bobcaygeon is on my way to Minden. Oh, yeah, your sister's cottage. Love that you're singing one of my favorites. And Emily says, love his voice.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks,
Now,
Emily.
that's the first thing because you and I worked together. That's how we met.
Yes.
And we kind of did a little bit of a music geek out. We both found out that we were musicians, and you lent me a copy of your first CD, Uncommon Ground, and I couldn't get over your voice. You have this quality of your voice. It's so smooth and listenable.
So smooth.
Thank you.
So we're with Emily
Beautiful.
on this one.
Oh, my God. It is so beautiful.
I'm
And
gonna
your guitar playing, too.
I'm going to have to
Holy
pay you
crap.
guys now.
You can. We'll follow you around.
Well, if you want to help us pay David, head on over to streamlabs.com.
I'll hand it right over to Craig and Andrea.
My
you know.
living room live.
Yep.
Seriously, folks, if you feel like leaving a tip for the live music you're hearing tonight, feel free to do so at streamlabs.com/mylivingroomlive. The link is in the description of the show. I should also just plug some of our social media. You can find us on Twitter at In My Living Room, where we do tweet and retweet some good stuff from people that we know and or love. You can follow us on Instagram at My Living Room Live. And if you're watching us live right now, you're watching us on Facebook, the only place we're currently live streaming to at My Living Room Live. But we are looking for more subscribers on YouTube to help us hit that magic number where we can get our own custom YouTube URL.
Does it cost money for them?
Doesn't cost you
There
a
you
cent.
go.
And if you head on over to
free.
YouTube right now and hit the subscribe button, just search for My Living Room Live. Look for Andrea's gorgeous face. easy to find. And hit that subscribe button. We'll actually all see it on the screen here as well with a fun little sound effect and animation. So feel free to do that. That will cost you absolutely
It's
nothing. And as Mary Beth so elegantly pointed out earlier in chat, we are now a podcast. So you can subscribe to us on everywhere where you listen to podcasts. You can find us on iTunes. Spotify, maybe not quite yet, but I'm still working on that. You can find us on Stitcher. But
Stitcher?
Stitcher. It's a podcast app.
Wow.
And the other thing that we do is we do up a playlist of all the tunes, of all the either tunes that inspired the songs you're hearing tonight, or if we have a recording from the original artists for the guests that we do have on, we put up their music as a playlist on Spotify. So feel free to follow us on Spotify. We'll be posting a playlist later on tonight. So also, if you feel like supporting the show on a more ongoing basis, like somebody we know here in our studio audience. Hey, somebody just subscribed to us.
Who did that?
That was
Thank you.
Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
Dan just subscribed to us on YouTube. Thank you so
Yay.
much. Happy bunny dance to Dan.
Yay.
If you feel like supporting the show on a more ongoing basis, head on over to patreon.com/My Living Room Live. Help us keep the lights on. Help us keep the laptop running and the power on, and because that light sucks up a lot of juice.
Yeah, Peter's light takes a
blinding.
lot of
Yeah,
juice.
Peter lights light.
By the light.
Anyway,
Yep.
I think I've plugged enough.
You've plugged a lot.
I'm all plugged out.
There you go.
All right.
Sing of the Lord's goodness. There we go.
All right. That's as much as you're getting, Sean.
I thought that was Dave Brubeck.
Yeah, it kind of sounded like Take Five.
Same song.
Yeah, it's in 5/4.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, well, thank you so much for sticking around tonight, everyone.
Oh my God, what a night.
Yeah.
What a night. Oh, what a night. What's that?
Can we do it for another hour?
Sure.
Sure.
David, you want to say?
So here's the deal. We're going to put you on the spot. If you want to hear David do an encore after this tune, feel free to just shout for an encore.
Just shout.
In
You could do
chat.
it now.
We'll put him on the spot.
I'm shouting for an encore.
So anyway, I'll just plant the idea,
So's
plant the
Mary
idea in your
Beth.
head.
So's
So.
Lorne. So's Steph.
But tell us about this next tune we're about to do.
Oh.
Hey, we just got another subscriber on YouTube, Elizabeth Pilgrim. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See, it's easy. Head on over to YouTube.
Steph, are you a subscriber on YouTube?
Some people don't have YouTube accounts. That's okay. You don't have to out her on Facebook Live.
I didn't mean to out her. I was just wondering.
Every Google account, you could.
If you have a Google account and then you go to YouTube.
I don't know. I think we subscribed before there was the bunny dance.
Aha.
So,
Look at that.
I'll have to unsubscribe and then resubscribe.
Okay, you get
Just
the
to
bunny
see the bunny
dance.
dance. All right. You can do that.
Dan Farrell sang Encore.
All right. So we got at least one
Beautiful.
request for an encore.
Thanks,
so
Dan.
we're going to let you sweat that one out and see if you can come up with something.
Yes, think about what you'd like to
We
do.
don't want to let you go. And we've got a live studio audience as well as all you people out there in
Yes,
Facebook land.
it's just awesome. Oh!
Hey, Performa. That sounds like an alias. Performa just tipped.
Thank
Nice
you.
job, crew. Thanks for the invite to your living room.
Thank you.
So there you go. Our first tip of the night. So David, we're going to make
Oh,
sure
David,
that
you can get home.
You can get home now.
Ooh, no hitchhiking for me tonight.
How much is it going to take to get you to stay?
For the night?
Yeah, to stay all
coffee?
night long.
Just a coffee?
Just a coffee?
Yeah.
So if you tip enough for a coffee, we'll make David stay all night long.
There we go.
Alrighty. So this next tune, we're
Oh, yes. Well, this next song is by another one of my most favorite songwriters.
hey, Peter Light just subscribed to us on YouTube.
Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
Peter.
Thanks for the light, Peter Light, and thanks for the subscribe.
So this next song is a song written by none other than Jim Cuddy.
Gonna do the thing.
The thing.
Oh, yeah, we haven't done it for a while. Hashtag Jim Be Our Guest.
It's been a little while.
Mary Beth actually thought of that. She's amazing.
She's the original creator of the
So
Jim
just
Be
so
Our
you
Guest.
know, Mary Beth, we haven't really talked about Mary Beth and who Mary Beth is. And Lorne.
Well, yeah.
Mary Beth we go way back. Mary Beth was actually my boss for, I think it was 2 summers. With,
That's using that term
very, yeah, it was.
Hi, everyone at St. Mark's.
We had a great summer that summer. Let me tell you. Yep, we had kidney stones. That was a good time. But Mary Beth is just a wonderful, wonderful person. And I remember when we first met Mary Beth, Steph and I were like, she feels like family right from the get-go.
Oh, definitely.
Right from the get-go. It was amazing.
If you can zoom in and catch her blushing.
All the time. All the time.
Yep. Just an amazing woman. And then we met Lorne when we were in university when you got married. And that was a beautiful time. I remember you, I don't know if you remember this, but you let me borrow your car while I was at Mount A.
You did what now?
So I could go out with Rob for a date. Do you remember that? And then I drove to Moncton. Were you living near Were you living in Sackville?
Does anyone else have a crazy memory like this woman?
Yes, I borrowed a car, and I think it was maybe a Honda.
Yeah, we had a Honda, red Honda Civic.
That's the one.
It was a standard.
Yes, it was.
Could you drive a standard?
Oh yeah, I learned on a standard.
She learned how to drive a standard.
That's the night I learned.
Love it.
What happened to our transmission?
There we go. And I went to Rob and I went to Pastelli's in Moncton. I'll never forget that. You lent me your car. Isn't that sweet?
Even I wouldn't do that. I would never lend her my car to go see her boyfriend.
I know. And I don't even think I asked for it. I think you just lent it to me. Like I would never have been like, "Can I borrow your car?" You're like, "Andrea, you should go to Moncton." And that may have been when we had our car that wasn't doing well. And it broke down.
Didn't it die by the side of the
Did die. Just in Dorchester, I think. Oh, the Hyundai Pony. High and dry pony. Anyway.
I left it on the side of the highway.
You did.
And then got picked up by a transport truck driver.
Oh, yeah. Transport truck who drove us. Oh, big time.
That was safe, right?
It was some safe. He even bought us treats.
Those were different times back then.
They were
right?
different
Yeah.
times.
They were
And
different
we
times.
pulled up in front of. He bought us treats, and then he was going home because his wife was going to have a baby. And he pulled up in front of our residence, and like all our friends were like, "What's going to deal with that transport truck?" We get out of it, and we're like, "Yeah, blow the horn!" And he did it. He did it, and we waved. Everyone's like, "What's that?" And we're like, "He picked us up. Our car broke down." And the funny thing about the car breaking down, I was driving it, and I could see the heat thing going up, and I'm like, "This, that's not good." I'm like, "Oh my God, Steph," and I'm so not the one you want to be with in an emergency because I'm like this. "Oh my God, the car's gonna blow up." So what did I do? I think I may have got it into second, and I jumped out of it on the highway. And Steph is in the passenger.
Again, don't lend Andrea your car.
Finally, it started to slow down enough.
There we go, Steph.
Yeah, she pulled on the brake, and there's all this smoke coming out of it, and I'm like this. Well, this is awesome. So I'm like, "Steph, you better."
What did you do to the car?
So I told Steph, I'm like, "You get behind the wheel, and I'll push it down the off ramp
In case it blows
in
up.
case it blows."
You're in the hot seat, baby.
And Steph's like, "Why me?" I'm like, "You're younger. You'll be fine." Okay.
So the moral of that story is Jim be our guest, if you can believe it or not. Let's bring it right around full circle.
So yeah.
Sorry.
So we finally get the car off on the highway, and then once it's there and all the smoke is billowing out, what I do then, I turn to Steph. I'm like, "You better go start knocking on doors." What's that mean?
Tyler Young just subscribed to us on YouTube.
Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you, Tyler.
All right.
Jim, be our
Make
guest.
this stuff up.
Yes. So let me just finish. So I'm like, "Steph,
I thought you did finish.
you better go and start knocking on some doors." And Steph's like,
Middle of nowhere.
she's like, "They are gonna murder me." I'm like, "No, they won't. She's like, "Why don't you go?" I'm like, "I need to stay with the car. It's in my name." So Steph's like, "I'm not leaving." I'm like, "Well, this is a fine kettle of fish we are in now."
So for those of you just joining us, hashtag Jim be our guest.
So
We didn't wait too long.
no, we didn't. But we were just sitting like leaning up against the car with all the smoke billowing out, and this big, huge transport truck pulls up and slows down. Steph's like, "He's slowing down." I'm like, "Well, praise the Lord." And he opens the door, and like I said, there's smoke pouring out of the hood, and he's like, "Girls got car problems." I'm
Among other things.
like, "What was your first clue?" Woo! I
Yay! Chris Simonato just subscribed to us on
Oh,
YouTube.
thanks, Chris. Thank you, Chris. I miss you, Chris.
Isn't that fun?
Yes.
I think it should be in a book.
Oh my god.
This is why we haven't seen each
Oh my
other
God.
in
Lindsay
20
says you were in
years.
Dorchester. I wouldn't knock on doors either.
It was so funny, actually, but it was a good drive.
Yeah. He gave us a baseball bat.
He gave us a baseball bat. He's like, "You better hold this just in case you think I'm going to try something." I'm like, "Well, we're pretty safe now." It was ridiculous.
Did he stop for candy?
He stopped and gave us candy, and I remember him pointing to us, and we were waving, and all his trucker friends were like, "You have 2 girls in your truck." He's like, "It's fine. My wife's going to have a baby any minute now." I'm like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" This is before cell phones, everybody.
And Dave, Dennis Bird says hi.
Oh,
Dennis. Hey, Dennis.
hi, Dennis.
Hi.
There we go.
All right.
It's a crazy show tonight, everybody. Okay.
A roundabout way of saying Jim Cuddy, or if you know Jim Cuddy, we want you on our show.
Yes.
Jim Cuddy, be our guest.
Jim, be our guest.
And, we'd even be satisfied with like a Skype call.
It would be lovely.
Yeah.
I'd rather him in person, obviously,
yeah.
but I'd take whatever I could get.
What if he subscribed to YouTube?
All right.
Who's that coming up the driveway?
Yeah, right.
What? When Craig did say there's a surprise tonight, and I did think if it's Jim Cuddy, but
I have to tell you.
Yes, I'm like, look, if that is ever a surprise, you have to tell me.
I would totally tell you if he was.
Yes.
Lauren was going to text her and tell her to just be cool when we walked in.
Just be cool.
Just play it off like, oh, there you go.
Hey guys, how are you? Oh, I'm gonna keep playing.
All right. So what Jim Cuddy tune
Oh,
do we have in store for
Okay.
everybody
I
tonight?
can't even read my words. Okay, so this song is off Jim Cuddy's first solo album. Steph, can you guess what song it might be?
I bet you Lauren knows.
Okay,
No,
it's Too Many Hands.
I was thinking of a slow
See?
one. Yep.
There you go. Yep. Sound like Grampy. Yep. Okay, so there you go. I hope you all enjoy it. David is going to accompany me as well as Craig, and song with a great message. Here you go, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Too many hands carving up the sky and leaving their mark in the sand. Our destiny moves no matter where we stand. Too many hands. There's dust in my eyes, poison in my brain, an ocean that runs through my veins. But here in my chest, there's a feeling I don't understand. Too many hands. Here on the highest ground, you can see how far we've gone. One voice cries, echoes on and on. Far
plan. I offer my voice, hear me if you can. Too many hands, too many hands.
Well, there we go.
Beautiful.
There we go. Thank you, everybody. Thank
Beautiful,
you, David.
beautiful.
That was
Thank
beautiful.
you. That was completely unrehearsed.
I know.
I was scared.
He's such a pro.
We like to
my
do that
word.
here. We like to try to, play along and without much rehearsal, just see what happens. It's live.
Just-
What could go wrong?
Just don't request Metallica, please.
yeah.
I can play a little bit of Metallica on
Can
the
you?
guitar.
Wow.
Hilarious. Okay, people are going to expect that now. So
Do you want to borrow my guitar?
No,
would you like this can of worms?
It's in the key of E minor, though.
It's open.
Ding,
Aren't
ding,
most of their
ding.
songs in E
Probably.
minor?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
Even I can play an E minor. Hey, Heidi Lang's watching. She says sounds wonderful.
Oh,
Hey,
Heidi. I love you, Heidi.
So happy to have you. And Pauline Knight says that we're now up to 69 subscribers, thanks to all of the subscribers tonight.
Right.
So thank you so very much.
Yay.
So we did have enough requests for an encore that I'm officially authorized to ask you.
Excellent.
You can say no, but
Okay.
that would look pretty bad. Because,
have to
Well,
do one
I can't
more.
make you look bad, so all right.
What are you going to do?
Do you know Crazy Love, Van Morrison?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, all right. This is for you.
Play a little bit of it, David.
It's an E. I can hear her heartbeat for 1,000 miles. The heavens open up. Are we doing it for real?
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there you go. You got it. You want to come up and... Mary Beth.
Crazy love.
All right.
can sing.
You want to come up? All right.
Sorry, I was just typing up the name of the song so I could throw it up on the screen. Hey, Deborah Pollack just subscribed to us on YouTube, so that must mean we're at
thanks,
70.
Deborah.
Thank you
That
so
was
much.
hilarious. Are we doing this for real?
Are you?
Take two.
All right.
It was lovely.
All right. Take it away.
All right. I can hear her heartbeat for 1,000 miles. The heavens open up every time she smiles. And when I come to her, that's where I belong. Yet I'm running to her like a river song. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She got a fine sense of humor when I'm feeling low down. And when I come to her, when the sun go down, she take away my troubles, take away my grief, take away my heartache. I go right to sleep. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She gave me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. Yes, I need her in the daytime, and I need her in the night. I want to throw my arms around her kiss and hug it tight. And when I'm returning from so far away, she give me some sweet loving, brighten up my day. Yeah, it makes me righteous, yeah, it make me whole. Yeah, it makes me mellow down to my soul. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. Nice singing, thanks.
That was beautiful, David.
I love the flashlight
Oh.
candle
I know, me
thing.
too.
Love it, love it, love it.
I feel like I'm in the stadium or something. That's nice.
Yeah, that was awesome. Oh, let's see. Julia says, I think Andrea is crazy in love with Craig.
Aw.
What gave it away? What gave it away? No, seriously. How did you tell? I can't tell. Tammy Richie B.A. says, Jamie says hi.
Jamie!
So, yeah.
There we go.
Apparently there's some recognition here.
There you go.
So,
I
hi.
can give a whole bunch of shout outs to a ton of my friends who've been watching along.
Want to do some shout outs there?
Oh, Mom! Hi, Mom! We're on TV! And my brother Darren, and Tammy, and Vicky, and Suzanne. I saw you too.
It is like
And
Romper Room.
I was just going to say Romper Room. And Kim Boudreau, and Bonnie Gagnon, and Judy Morgan, and I know there was a whole bunch of the rest of you that were. Oh, okay, camera 2 now. Okay, so now
I untethered it, so.
Thank you so much for joining Lorne and I as we got to sit front row on my living room live. Like, dream come true, you guys. So, subscribe.
Love it.
Slip a tip.
Yay, slip a tip. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Slip a tip.
Or become. That just sounds bad. I know. I'm sorry.
A little bit.
I'm so sorry.
We're keeping it, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to Janet Jackson this one.
Give us the old tip slip.
Hashtag.
Hashtag tip slip.
Hashtag tip slip. I'm not going to say it too fast.
Now watch that trend with our luck.
It's gonna. Listen, everybody, dream come true for us, and we're so thankful to Craig and especially to David for. It's been wonderful.
Our
to
absolute
sit here
pleasure.
with you.
Thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you so much.
I was so
Thank
excited. It was
you
about a
guys.
week ago you told me, and I had to keep it a secret that whole
It's so
time.
hard.
Oh, my word. I still can't believe I'm still shocked. My heart's all aflutter.
Awesome.
Yes, Ruth, we do have way too much fun. Actually, there's no such thing as way too much fun. We have a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Tip
have
slip.
a lot
Oh,
of fun.
Heidi's doing it.
Oh, tip slip. Oh, boy. Oh, if you could just slip us just the tip, we would appreciate that. I'll put that.
Oh, my God.
Jim, be our guest. Really, it's so much fun. And I promise,
Slip a
if
tip.
you come, Lorne and I will be here too.
There we go. They're going to come back.
I don't think they're leaving now.
Slip a tip to streamlabs.com/mylivingroomlive.
We're moving into the pool house. We'll see you next week, kids.
Oh, my.
Okay, now we got to go back camera 1.
All right, all right. You
We
want?
delve into this up and down.
All right.
I can't even talk.
Oh, we're having a good time in the living room tonight. Look,
We haven't even had any wine yet.
you guys have been with us now for over an hour.
Oh, my God. Almost an hour and a half.
It's almost an hour and a half. So we want to thank
Oh, thank you, everybody.
absolutely everyone for hanging out with us
Yes.
tonight.
Yes.
To Stephanie and to Lorne and to Mary Beth, especially to David
Yes, David.
Thank
you're
you,
just
guys.
Such a joy.
Thank you.
for bringing your music.
Such a joy. Thank you, Craig.
Hey, you're very welcome.
Thanks.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
And actually, you helped me set up tonight, too.
I
You
know.
were actually
I was
around
waiting for
setup.
that.
So thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for your help. Anyway, so let's see. I'm going to just kind of bring up just our list of who we got on for next month, because
Tip
next
has
week.
been slipped. I think Darren left us a tip.
Oh, we'll leave it and wait.
Okay.
So we don't have a show next week because it's Halloween, and we're going to be taking Kayla around for Halloween. Dara's too old.
She's going to give out
But
treats,
she's
though,
going to stay home and give out treats.
in costume.
But we're going to be back on November the 7th with Bob McLean. So it's going to be like a Celtic, acoustic night. It's going to feel like a real kitchen party. So I think he's actually got some maritime East Coast music planned for us on that night. Now, we do have a very special guest on November 14th. I think I can let it slip, pardon the pun, now. We have Jamie Warren coming on the show on November 14th. His new album, All of the Above, just dropped today, so hopefully we'll get a chance to hear some tunes from Jamie's new album. So that's Wednesday, November 14th. On the 21st,
I'll be here.
we have Tyler Young. So he's a local singer-songwriter. Had the opportunity to play with him on my Thursday night show with Monty Thursday. And Tyler's a great guy, great music. So we're looking forward to having him on. And then one of our favorite folk artists and a friend of yours as well, David, Ian Reed's going to be joining us
right on. Yeah,
at the
Ian's
end of
great.
November. So November is shaping up to be a pretty incredible month.
It is. And then it's December, the whole month of Christmas.
It's beginning to look
a lot
like Christmas. Everywhere you go.
There we go.
So if you were with us last
there
year,
for you.
you know we have a slow build up to our Christmas special.
So, David, just so you know, if you're around on the Wednesday, it would be, okay, so the 25th is on a Tuesday, so I believe it's going to be on the 19th of December.
Okay.
It's our annual Christmas party
All right.
/ My Living Room Live.
Oh, okay.
So please come on that day.
So how many people can you fit in the living room?
We fit 30 last year.
We're going to break the record if we
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, we had a lot of people in here.
Did we pick a date? We're going to do it on the 19th?
Yeah.
So look, mark that in your calendars, people. December 19th. It's
Do you
a Wednesday
love that
night,
I knew
of
it was a
course.
Wednesday, December 19th?
Oh yeah, you know dates. Like
I do
like
know dates.
Nobody's business and
I
old
can do math,
stories
baby.
about truckers and stuff.
So don't make her mad. She'll remember it.
No, well, that's the thing. It happens all the time because she remembers everything. So I'm constantly in trouble around here. Constantly.
I remember a lot.
So,
Anyway.
so yeah, it helps when she drinks. So we'll get a couple into her after the show.
No problem. And you know what? All my students canceled tomorrow morning because they're all sick. I'm so sorry.
Don't
they're
celebrate
sick.
that.
I'm
Oh,
not.
poor student.
No, actually, my first one isn't sick. She had a job thing. But anyway, so there we go.
I think it's breakfast
It's
after the
meant
show.
to be.
In the kitchen.
Yay! Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Steph, I'm so glad you were here too. I love you. And David, you're just a joy.
Thank you.
And Craig,
Am I a joy?
thank
Thank you
you.
for Craig.
You are a joy.
All right. Well,
Thank
that
you,
brings
everyone.
us to the end.
Thank you, Mary Beth and Lorne. I just can't believe you're here.
Thank you so much for joining us live. And live.
And live.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
See you. Oh, right. Next
Right.
week we won't see you.
All
2
right.
weeks.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.